Wuhan Open qualifying. Iva Jovic and Bianca Andreescu get off to winning start. Alexandra Eala fails to progress. The first round of qualifying has been completed, with the second round set to commence tomorrow as players competing look for a fantastic opportunity to not just play against the best, but challenge them on the court and go on a deep run, which could be life-changing. Aryna Sabalenka is the reigning champion, with last year's finalist Zheng Xinwen withdrawing from her home event due to a reoccurring issue with her right elbow, which she recently had surgery on. Iga Swiatek, Coco Gauff, and Amanda Anisimova are just a few of the big names ready to play in Wuhan. Iva Jovic continues brilliant form. Nothing is currently phasing 17-year-old Jovic, who continues to impress on the world stage. The American took down Kamila Rakimova 6-3, 6-4 to progress to the next stage of qualifying, where she is the #1 seed, being ranked 37th in the world. This is in contrast to the recent China Open, where she automatically squeezed in as the 32nd seed. She recently won her maiden WTA title in the Guadalajara Open, defeating Emiliane Arango in straight sets. Since that triumph, she has lost in the opening round of the Suzhou and Beijing, but is now back to winning ways in Wuhan. Jovic broke early on to go 3-1 ahead, clinching her fourth breakpoint. She went on to save 3 breakpoints before claiming her first set point to keep her Russian opponent at arm's length. She snuck in front in the second set with a ruthless break, going on a period where she won 8 consecutive points. She took her second match point to secure a solid victory. She will face Frenchwoman Varvara Gracheva in the next round. Andreescu looking to make Wuhan debut. The former U.S. Open has had a whole host of injury problems, which has prevented her from progressing in the sport. Before the Cincinnati Open, she had made it to 3 consecutive WTA 1000 events, including a 4th-round appearance in Rome. She was unable to make any impact in Beijing, departing after a first-round exit to Hungarian qualifier Anna Bondar. The Canadian kicked off her qualifying ambitions to the perfect start, as she defeated Teresa Valentova 6-4, 6-2. Andreescu went 3-0 ahead in the first set, before her opponent managed to break back. After the pair traded breaks, Valentova managed to level at 4-4, but Andreescu found a definitive break to clinch the first set. Despite being broken early on in the second set, it was more routine for the 2-time 1000 title winner, who won 4 games on the bounce to go 4-1 up, before comfortably seeing the tie-out. To qualify for Wuhan for the first time, she must get the better of Anastasia Zakharova. Disappointment for Eala. One of the brightest young stars will not feature in Wuhan next week, as Eala dropped out of the event after losing to Mayuka Uchijima 6-4, 3-6, 6-2. The Filipina had added her first WTA title in the 125 event in Guadalajara, but could not replicate that form in her home continent. She found herself behind very early on, but managed to break back a few games later to level the first set at 3-3. Straight after, Uchijima took command once more and saved a breakpoint on the way to taking the first set. Eala leveled it up straight after, once again going down a break at the beginning of the second set, but clawed herself back into it as she won 6 of the next 8 games to force a last-set decider. The Japanese player punished Eala for missed chances throughout the third set, taking her opportunities in the process to dump out the 20-year-old and hugely boost her chances of appearing in Wuhan.